Hey everyone, what's up? It's Maximum as usual, and to start things off today, I want to talk a little bit about my own life and what I've been up to, because I know it's been a while since my last upload. If you want to skip to the real point of this video, which you probably want to, since I don't have many subs, you can skip to it in the little link thingy. So, the reason I haven't posted recently isn't because I haven't been playing many video games. Like, I know some of you YouTubers, they get into little slumps and they say they haven't been having much fun with the gaming, but that's the complete opposite with me. I've been playing so many video games, I just haven't really had time to upload. Well, I have had time, but I've put that time into gaming instead. So that's that. I plan to be uploading more regularly once summer starts, which for me is in a couple of weeks, so I'm totally excited for that. So, yeah, let's get into the real video. So, the game that I've been playing that has kept me from making many videos is TF2. TF2 is a beautiful game, one of my favorite games of all time, I think. And my favorite thing to do on TF2 is to shark, or some people call it scamming, but really it's just sharking. And if you don't know what sharking is, it's basically feeding off the new players and taking advantage of their ignorance and inability to do anything whatsoever. And before you all go all crazy on me and talk about how immoral this is and all that jazz, I want to say that what I do is completely within all TF2 rules, and everything I do is 100% legal. Since it's legal, I know people will talk about morals and all that stuff. So as far as that goes, I really feel nothing for what I do to these people. Like, it sounds kind of like psychopathic, I guess. But really it's not, and the reason is, I'm kind of helping them. All I do is find new players, give them weapons in exchange for their keys and genuines. And in reality, they're not going to use keys and genuines, they're going to use weapons. It's really beneficial to them. They get the weapons that I don't need, and I get the hats that they don't need. And probably my biggest defense against anything people will ever say about sharking is that Valve does it themselves. Go look on the Manco store. What will you find there? You'll find the cow mangler going for $8. $8 freaking for a cow mangler. I can get that for less than 10 cents off the backpack, or not the backpack, the outpost. I can get that for so much cheaper. That is sharking. Some kid who just joined the game is going to be like, ooh, that weapon looks cool. That's the most expensive weapon. I'll take it. That's getting a cow mangler for, what, like 3 or 4 keys. It's about $8 worth, 3 or 4 keys. In reality, most uniques are worth 3 to 4 cents. But new players don't know that, and they go and buy them off the market. That is supreme sharking. Congratulations to you, Valve. So as far as I see it, I'm helping people and helping myself at the same time. Win-win. If you agree with me, then you can watch the rest of the video and see how moral my techniques are. So, I'm sorry I don't have any actual trading footage. For whatever reason, my recorder never catches it. It always just glitches out. So you'll just have to listen to me explain how I do it. Using the technique I'm about to show you, I've made about 9 keys in my first 4 days using this. And I'm still perfecting it, so hopefully I can make even more. So what I do is I enter a server and I do a quick scan of it. I use TF2 Endgame. It's a scanner. I might put a link in the description. I might not, depending on how lazy I feel. If you don't know what a scanner is, it's basically something that just searches everyone's backpack on your servers and looks for anything valuable. Weapons, items, hats, you name it. There's 100 tutorials on how to use those, so you can just check those out. In the scan results, I look for anyone that's played less than 50 hours of playtime and has any sort of hats or valuables worth over a ref. Those are viable candidates for a scan. There are some players who use alternate accounts, like traders that maybe got a bad Steam rep or something like that on one of their accounts, so they made a new account, and they don't have very many hours, but are still experienced in the game. You can usually tell those sort of people based on their items. So, like, if they have a bunch of stranges or unusuals or whatever, if they have a lot of high value items, then they're typically an experienced trader and are going to be a lot harder to shark, and you usually want to stay away from them and not waste your time. You'll get used to that. You'll figure it out. If they don't have any sort of high value items, just skip them over. You don't need to trade every single person. Anything over a ref is fair game. Go for that. So when you just trade them, maybe they decline it the first time. If they decline it the first time, wait for them, like go into spectator and wait for them to die, and then send them another one. If they still decline it, just move on to your next target. You don't want to push them. That'll just get you banned or kicked from the server. Be polite. If you do get someone who accepts the trade request, be polite and compliment them. Say nice things like, "How are you today, sir? And that was a nice kill." Then add a bunch of cheap weapons and ask if they want any. 95% will say yes. Then ask about what they have and inquire about whatever item you are eyeballing in their inventory. Then they put it up and you can trade them for it, or for pretty much whatever price you choose. I've pulled 4 keys for 4 uniques before, which is super sweet. You can do just about anything. These guys, you're like an experienced trader. Just say something about price and money and TF2 logic, and they'll buy it. You can maneuver them any way you like. When you first start out, target lower items. Like if you see a noob with 5 keys, go for it, but start off with cheaper things like an Ellis cap or Eli's cap or however the heck you say that. You can trade those for about a ref each, and they're pretty easy to shark. That's about it in the nutshell. You'll learn to perfect it, find out what works and what doesn't. I'm still learning. Honestly, I might do an update video if people like this, maybe. If not, I'll be posting a lot of TF2 content in the future, so subscribe if you liked it. See you guys later.